Hi, we're Tom and Shondell.
We're parents, and this is our 2-minute tip. I'll never forget how Ryan encouraged me about how important it is to pray for our kids. He was just starting college, and we were going through all the emotions of seeing our first child go away to college. Tom, Ryan, and I had driven across the country to Chicago in the car that Ryan would have at college. It was an enjoyable trip, but there was definitely an underlying tension about our pending separation. Before we left him that day, being a mom who wanted to do something to help, I said, "So, Ryan, what can I do for you the most? Do you want cookies? Do you want Post-it notes? Do you want cash? What do you want the most from me?" And he looked at me and he said, "Mama, I just want you to pray for me." I go, "Oh yeah, I know, right. You're a pastor's kid, that's great." Answer, "But really, do you want cookies? Do you want Post-it notes, or do you want cash?" And he said, "Mama, I just want you to pray for me." I'd been reading 1 Samuel in my quiet time those days, and in chapter 12:23, it says, "Far be it from me that I should sin against the Lord by failing to pray for you." God used this verse to make it abundantly clear that my prayer is one of the greatest actions and one of my greatest privileges as a parent.
So with that in mind, how do you remember to pray? Because we all want to do it, but it's getting to it that just is hard for us. So here's just a couple ideas that over the years I've seen encourage parents in how to pray for their kids on a regular basis. Not every one of these is going to fit you, I guarantee. You just try one or two until you find one that works best for you. Then you modify it so it really works best for you. Real quickly, one, you can use a prayer or Thanksgiving journal. Write it down. Record your prayers for your children in that journal, both your requests and your thanksgiving to God. Number two, you can pray throughout the day. It can be helpful for some people. They pray according to their kid's schedule. What class are they in right now? What are they doing right now? These prayers throughout the day, maybe there's just a few seconds of conversation with God about your kids.
You can also use triggers as reminders. When you open a door, or you start the car, or you start or end a meeting, you can remind yourself to pray for your kids for a few minutes. Sometimes when I walk by something in my house, it'll remind me to pray for one of my children or one of my grandchildren. Be intentional. As some people wear a wristband that reminds them to pray every time they see it.
Number four, get together with others to pray. There's no doubt that the best reminder to pray comes through mutual accountability and meeting with others. And number five, last one, pray Bible verses. Sometimes we stop praying because it just seems like we prayed the same thing so many times. When that happens, it can be really helpful to pray a Bible verse. In fact, here's a Bible verse to pray for your kids. We ask God to give you a complete understanding of what He wants to do in your lives, and we ask Him to make you wise with spiritual wisdom. That's Colossians 1:9. As you serve your kids by praying for them, don't miss the power in that seemingly simple moment. The power of a praying parent is an awesome thing.